Hi students, welcome to Easy Elimu Learning Simplified. My name is Mbithe, and in this session we are continuing with functional writing, the different types of functional writing, and today we are going to focus on the CV, also known as the curriculum vitae. We'll see what is entailed in a CV, what we should write in a CV, and the format in which we should follow when writing a CV. So a CV is a document where you briefly describe yourself, your personal details, your academic background, your work experience. And a CV is in most times accompanied by a job application letter. So if you are applying for a job, you will write the letter expressing interest in this particular job. And then after that, you attach your CV, which now shows everything about you, your name, your email, your phone number, all your work experience, your academic background, all those things that can't fit in the application letter are written in your CV, and it follows a particular format. It has several features, and that is what we are going to look at. The first feature of a CV, or the first thing to have on your CV, is your personal details. That is your name, your nationality, your postal address if you have one, your phone number, and your email. So those are your personal details. If this person wants to reach you, they know they can look for your phone number or your email or your postal address. So that is the personal details section, and that is what it entails. After that, you write your career objective. What is your professional goal? What is your mission? What is your vision with regard to your career? That is what we call a career objective. After that, we now go to the educational background. And this is where you write your academic qualifications, and you start with the latest to the earliest. So maybe if you have a diploma, that will be the first one, the diploma, and then your KCSE, KCPE. If you have a master's, you also have a bachelor's degree, you'll start with your master's, and then the bachelor's, and then the KCSE, KCPE. So you start with the latest, which is your latest educational stage. Where are you in terms of education? After that, we go to the work experience. This one also, you start with the latest to the earliest. So where are you working now, or which is the place that you worked last? That will be the first thing in that section. After that, you go to the next section, which is your skills. And this is your practical abilities. What can you do? Maybe you're good at different languages, you're multilingual. Maybe you're good at typing, drawing, videography. That is where it comes in. And then your achievements. If you have any awards you have received, whether academic or from work, they fall under achievements. And then hobbies or interests. What do you love? What are you interested in? What are you good at? It could be anything: cooking, football, baking, things that you love and enjoy to do, things that you're good at. Those are your hobbies and your interests. And lastly, your referees or your references. And a referee is somebody who knows you, but in your CV, it is advisable not to put a relative, family. Put someone, maybe a teacher that taught you, a lecturer that taught you, a boss at work, somebody that knows you that is not your relative, someone who can be called and give a report about you, maybe because they taught you, or they were your supervisor or your boss. So please note, don't put your relatives or your friends as your referees. So those are the features of a CV. That is what should be entailed in a CV, and in that order. So we are going to have a look at a sample of a CV for further understanding. And as we go through it, check to see if it has all those features that we have just mentioned. And at the end, you will see if it is a good CV, if it is a complete or incomplete CV. So when we look at this CV, it starts with the personal details. The owner of this CV is called Zawadi Imani Raha. We have the nationality, which is Kenyan. The PO box is there, the phone number, and the email. And then after that, we go to the career objective: to work in a fast-growing company that will utilize my potential in information technology. So this is her goal. This is her objective when it comes to her career. After that, we go to the educational background, and you can see it starts from the latest, 2009 to 2010, Kenya Polytechnic, diploma in information technology, and the grade that she got was a distinction. So you can see we have the year and the institution, the certificate that was awarded, and the grade that she got. And then 2005 to 2008, Baraka High School, Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education, mean grade B-. And then 1999 to 2007, Waumini Primary School, Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, 410 marks out of 500. So you can see in the educational background, she has started with the latest to the earliest. After that, she proceeds now to the work experience. January 2011 to present, Kega College of Technology, ICT support technician. Now, she has written January 2011 to present. Present means that she is still working there. May to August 2010, Tangazo Media Group, intern, ICT department. So in this section, work experience section, you can also see that she has started with the latest to the earliest. After that, we go to the achievements. Best ICT Student Award from Kenya Polytechnic. And then after that, we go to the skills: coding, editing, camera operations. So skills, remember we have said, are things that you can do, practical abilities that you have. And then interests, which we also said we can call hobbies: reading, acting, and painting. And lastly, the last part of this CV is the referees: Dr. Peter Hillary, Head of ICT Department, Kenya Polytechnic. Then you can see the email and cell phone number there. And then Miss Diana Zawadi, Principal, Baraka High School. And you can also see the email and the telephone number. So when you look at these referees, the first one is a lecturer, the other one is a principal. So these are people that are well known to the owner of this CV, Zawadi, but are not related to her, but they have interacted with her at school basis. So that's how a CV looks like. Those are the features of a CV. You can see it is very brief. but also it contains the relevant information. So if I picked this CV and I want to call Zawadi, I know I just go to the personal details section and get the phone number. If I want to see where Zawadi went to school, I go to the educational background section and I will find all the schools that Zawadi has attended. So as you write your CV, ensure that it is not too crowded. It is short but captures the important details. So that's it for the CV. I hope you have understood. And for further practice, you can have a look at the quiz and attempt to do it. Schools have closed for the December holidays. As you are perusing through the newspapers, you come across a job advertisement for a 1-month internship opportunity at a media house. Prepare a CV that you will send alongside your application letter for this job. So please attempt to do that quiz and see if you can write your CV. Remember to follow the format that we talked about and ensure that all details are well captured. Thank you for tuning in and see you in the next session.